While the topics in this album are really spiritual and intellectual, the main focus, I think, is that centrality, the source, the center, the divine center, that motionless divine center. The album is very unique in the sense that it incorporates a lot of Occidental and Oriental modes and sounds and harmonics. But I think you're the best person to judge. Hopefully when you hear it, you'll like what you hear and give us your feedback. Thank you so much, Farhod. It's very kind of you. You're very sweet. I love all types of wonderful scents. My wife and I both are avid collectors of beautiful, nice scents from around the world. Basma, we have, just trying to think, 2 songs in Arabic. One of them is called Khorasan, Arabic version, which is a bonus track. And the other is a beautiful poem by Muhyiddin Ibn Arabi, one of the greatest poets, mystics from the Islamic world. He's originally from Andalusia. And I hope and I think you will like it. God willing. Furkan, we don't know whether there'll be a signing session or not. We are yet to find out. But the album will be released through Sony Turkey, and they've made a special agreement with Kral Music, Kral TV. Hopefully you'll be hearing a lot of the material from the new album. I hope you will enjoy them. Noha, you're right. I did compose and record a song called Holy People in 2009. Actually, it was conceived in 2008. I suppose the reason I didn't release it was because I think what I really wanted to say is, where are the holy people? Not that I don't believe in holy people. Ridwan, there will be a single released very soon, and I sincerely hope you will like it. Talha, you'll be happy to know that the majority of my songs are actually in English. From Al-Mu'allim since 2003 till today, 2014. And this new album is 95%, let's say, in English. Hopefully you'll like it. Qasim, this album is not for a particular audience, it's for everybody. I think that everyone can relate to the, without sounding cliche. I mean, most artists say these things, most singers say these things. But really, I think that the spirituality that underpins this album and all the songs is what resonates with people. And it's very universal. So I hope you will like, and everybody who hears it enjoys it and somehow connects with the center. Faizan, all of my humble works are spiritual. It's very difficult for me to make profane, worldly music. It's not in my DNA. I'm not programmed that way. The best way to describe the album is that it's a traditional, contemporary album. Perhaps there are elements that the masses may connect to, but you know, commercial success has always been a coincidence for me. It's been a bit of a surprise. I've never aimed for it. I've never sought it or looked for it. So I hope that everybody, or people who listen to the album, enjoy the songs, connect with them in some small way. Nasiba, it's a good question that you ask. I think that it's interesting in the time that we live in. It's I suppose the irony is that if you go to France, some of the most secular countries in the world, you'll find that the classical traditional concerts, the whirling dervishes, or let's say someone like Shajarian, or these classical traditional singers in the music, you'll find that the venues are full. They're always full, weeks in advance. The tickets sell out. So I think it's like, as some people, one particular person, Dr. Nasser, says, that it's a kind of divine compensation from heaven, in that although we live in a time of forgetfulness and worldliness, if you like, there is still that calling from within. There's this deep love and need for music of another type, another world, another realm, that is connected to truth. Abdul Qadir, I have not been to Libya, but I hope to visit you soon. Najah, I'm not wearing black now, though I like black, but I'm wearing a shirt, which is a white shirt with blue stripes, or a blue shirt with white stripes. Amir, yes, there is a Persian song. Actually, there's a very strong Persian influence on the album. You know, I was born in Tehran, and I love my Persian roots, culture, and music. There's a very strong, every single song I think more or less has a santur, has the santur in it. And there's one song called Jaan-e Janan, and it's a Sufi song, love song for God, and it was written by my beloved father and teacher, Ustad Babak Rahman. Heart's brilliant. I hope so. I'm not sure. We hope. Let's see. But as of now, we are definitely sure on Europe, and we hope we'll have a signing session everywhere. Vienna, there's no song in Bahasa, but there are other songs in different languages, and I'm pretty sure, God willing, you like them. Bisma, I was always a little bit of a peculiar child. I used to do things other children would not do. I used to hang around with people older than me. I loved music and poetry. I loved to play instruments at home. More than study, I prefer to, play music and practice. My father would teach me, and I was immersed in the world of music. So I'm a little bit of a peculiar child. So if your child or relative of yours who's young is a little bit peculiar, don't see it as a negative thing. It's a positive thing. Nicholas, I'm definitely very influenced and passionate about Sufism in general, and the intellectual and spiritual side of the Islamic faith, but also I have a deep love for the intellectual and traditional aspects of other religions, even Christianity, monotheistic religions, but also non-monotheistic religions, and it's something that I love to read up on. It's a passion of mine.